Welcome back to Tech Talk English Podcast, the show where we try to make sense of technology. I'm your host. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something that's, well, it's completely woven into our lives, but often we don't even see it. Artificial intelligence. Specifically, we're going to look at how it's working away inside your smartphone, shaping your social media feeds, and powering the search engines you use every single day. And to help us unpack all of this, we have our expert joining us. Great to have you.
Thanks. It's good to be here. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? So many people hear AI and they immediately think, I don't know, robots, sci-fi movies.
Right, the big futuristic stuff.
Exactly. But the reality is AI is already here. It's much more every day. It's in the phone in your pocket. It's behind that search you just did. It's less future and more now.
That's such a great point. So we're not talking about clumsy old robots anymore. What really makes today's AI tick, the kind that's so, integrated?
Well, the key thing about the AI we use daily isn't just that it acts smart. It's that it learns. It takes in huge amounts of data and actually adapts how it works over time. Think about your phone's keyboard predicting the next word you'll type.
Oh, yeah, that predictive text.
Right. It's not just programmed with the dictionary.
Yeah.
It learns your words, your phrases, even how you type. It's constantly teaching itself from your interactions. That's machine learning, basically.
So it's this learning ability that makes it intelligent, not just following instructions. You mentioned machine learning. Could you maybe unpack that just a bit more? People hear the term.
Sure, yeah. Simply put, machine learning is how AI systems get better at a task without someone reprogramming them for every single possibility. They learn from patterns they find in data. So you start typing in Google, maybe how to make. Those suggestions that pop up instantly, they're not random. The AI has analyzed millions, maybe billions of past searches. It understands language patterns, and it predicts what you're probably looking for. And it keeps learning, getting smarter with every search everyone makes.
Wow, that's continuous improvement on a massive scale. It's really anticipating what you need. Hey, for you listening, try it now. Open a search bar, type something, and just watch those suggestions. That's AI learning in action. Okay, let's zoom in on that device we all carry, the smartphone. Most of the time, we don't consciously think AI when we use it, do we? What are some examples hiding in plain sight?
Oh, absolutely. Phones are packed with AI. You've got the obvious things like predictive text, which we mentioned, and voice assistants like Siri or Google Assistant. They understand your speech, right? But AI is also behind facial recognition to unlock your phone. It's making your camera smarter, and it's even helping your battery last longer. These aren't just simple features. There's real AI processing happening.
Okay, so facial recognition when my phone unlocks just by looking at it, it's doing more than just matching a photo then. How does the AI work there?
Yeah, it's pretty sophisticated. It uses something called computer vision. The camera maps out specific points on your face, the distance between your eyes, shape of your nose, jawline, things like that. It turns these into a unique set of numbers, like a mathematical fingerprint. Then the AI, usually a neural network, compares this map super quickly to the one stored on your phone to see if it's you. It's all about high-speed pattern matching.
That's fascinating. It's analyzing data, not just seeing a picture. And the cameras, they are incredibly good now. Is that AI making those automatic adjustments?
Definitely. That's a huge part of it. The AI analyzes the scene in real time. It sees faces, checks if someone's smiling, looks at the lighting, figures out if it's a landscape or a portrait or food.
Right.
And based on all that, it tweaks settings like exposure, color, sharpness before you even take the shot. I remember a friend showed me this night photo, and the AI didn't just make it brighter. It reduced the graininess, sharpened faces subtly. It looked amazing.
It's like a little photo editor working instantly.
Exactly. A mini expert right in your phone.
That's quite something. And battery life. You mentioned AI helps there too. How does that work? My phone does seem to last longer these days.
It does, yeah. It's another clever use of machine learning. The AI learns your habits, which apps you use, when you use them, for how long. Based on that history, it predicts how you'll likely use your phone next. So if it learns you never touch a certain app after, say, 9 p.m., it might restrict its background activity then to save power. It's managing energy based on you.
Adapting specifically to me, that's really smart. Okay, listener, here's something to try. Dig into your phone settings this week. Check out the camera modes, see what your voice assistant suggests. You might find more AI than you think.
And it doesn't stop with the phone itself. Think about the apps you install. Language learning apps that correct your English, fitness trackers, maybe even productivity tools. AI makes them much more personal.
So the AI in these apps learns from me to give me a better experience.
Precisely. An English app learns the mistakes you make often. A fitness app suggests workouts based on your progress. A task manager might learn how you prioritize things. It becomes less of a generic tool and more like a personal assistant that learns you.
Like a coach in your pocket, adapting just for you. All right, another quick exercise for you listening. Try out an AI-powered app this week. Notice how it predicts things or guides you. See if you can spot it learning. Okay, let's switch gears. Social media. This is where I think a lot of us feel the AI, right?
Yeah.
You scroll your feed, and it's just stuff you like constantly. Why is it so good at that? Almost addictive sometimes.
Ah, yes, the recommendation engine.
Yeah.
That's the heart of platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. They use really advanced machine learning. There are a couple of key ideas. One is collaborative filtering. It suggests things based on what people similar to you liked. Another is reinforcement learning. It learns directly from your actions. Every like, share, comment, even how long you pause on a video.
Every little interaction.
Every single one. It feeds back into the AI,
Yeah.
which refines its predictions about what will keep you scrolling. That's why feeds feel so personalized, so engaging. And AI is also working behind the scenes, showing you ads, and importantly, trying to spot and take down harmful content.
So it's constantly learning how to keep my attention. That feels powerful, maybe even a bit, I don't know, scary sometimes. Is it too good at this?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's definitely a double-edged sword. Personalization is great for finding relevant stuff, but that relentless drive for engagement, it can lead to people spending, maybe too much time online. And there's the issue of filter bubbles or echo chambers. If the AI only shows you things it knows you'll agree with,
You don't see other perspectives.
exactly. It can limit your exposure, reinforce your existing views. Plus, AI isn't perfect. It can make mistakes. Or if the data it learned from was biased, it might show biased results itself. But we should also remember it does play a vital role in filtering out genuinely bad stuff, hate speech, misinformation. That's a huge benefit.
It's a tricky balance then. Okay, for our listeners, next time you're scrolling, maybe just notice the patterns. What kinds of things are you seeing? Are they varied? Just something to observe.
Yeah, noticing how it works is the first step. It's not passive. It's actively learning from you, predicting your next click.
Which really brings home the need for balance in how we use it.
Absolutely. Understanding is key to using it wisely.
All right, let's move to search engines. We use Google or others for everything. Finding a recipe, researching complex topics. How is AI making search work so well, especially when we type messy questions?
Oh, AI is fundamental to search now. It's way beyond just matching keywords in your query to words on a web page. When you start typing, AI gives you those smart auto-complete suggestions. It powers voice search, so you can just ask your phone a question. But maybe most importantly, it uses something called natural language processing, NLP, to actually understand the meaning or the intent behind your words.
Even if the question isn't perfect.
Even if it's colloquial or slightly ambiguous, yeah. NLP helps the engine figure out what you're really asking for. And then AI is also responsible for ranking billions of web pages to show you the most relevant, trustworthy results first.
Okay, NLP, natural language processing. Can you tell us a bit more about how it understands language like that? It sounds almost human.
It's a fascinating field of AI. NLP basically teaches computers to understand and even generate human language. It looks at grammar, context, relationships between words, even sentiment. So if you search for, say, best coffee shop near me open late, NLP doesn't just find those words. It understands best implies quality, near me needs your location, coffee shop is a type of place, and open late is a time constraint.
It connects all the dots.
Precisely. That allows it to give you a much better answer. I remember a student telling me how AI search didn't just find the specific paper she needed, but it suggested related articles, other researchers, things she hadn't thought of, because the NLP understood the deeper connections in her field. Saved her hours.
That's a fantastic example of AI augmenting our own abilities. So, a tip for you listening, try asking search engines more specific, natural questions. See how the AI handles the nuance. You might be surprised.
And NLP is also what powers those real-time translation apps or grammar checkers that adapt to your writing style. It's very versatile.
Okay, we've hit phones, social media, search. Let's pull back a bit. Looking at the big picture, what are the main benefits of all this AI in our daily routines?
Well, the big wins are pretty clear, I think. Convenience is huge, personalization, getting things tailored to us, and efficiency, just getting things done faster or easier. Think about automatic reminders, instant language translation, detailed sleep tracking on your watch, learning apps that adapt to your pace. AI is like this background assistant, smoothing things out. I heard about someone who used AI tools to organize their entire workday planning, scheduling, prioritizing. They said their productivity just shot up.
Those are really tangible benefits, making life easier. But like any powerful tech, there must be downsides or challenges we need to think about.
Definitely. And it's important we do. Privacy is a big one. These systems often need a lot of personal data to learn and personalize effectively. So where does that data go? How is it used?
Right, the data collection aspect.
Then there's the risk of becoming too dependent. Do we start relying on AI so much that our own skills, critical thinking, memory, even social interaction start to fade a bit?
Outsourcing our thinking almost.
Potentially. And we touched on bias earlier. If the AI learns from biased data, it can perpetuate or even amplify those biases, leading to unfair outcomes. That's a serious challenge.
So it sounds like the key is awareness, understanding how it works, its limits, and using it intentionally.
Exactly that. Awareness and conscious choice are crucial for navigating this wisely.
So looking ahead, this is the exciting bit. What's next? How is AI going to evolve? Will it become even more embedded, maybe even more invisible?
I think that's definitely the direction. Deeper, more seamless integration. We'll likely see AI assistants become more proactive, anticipating what you need before you even ask. Expect AI to become even more central in education, with truly personalized learning. In healthcare, helping with diagnosis, predicting health risks. In wearables, monitoring us more closely. Smart homes will get smarter, learning our routines, managing energy, security, all more intuitively.
So less about asking Siri for the weather, more about the house just knowing your temperature preference or your fitness tracker suggesting a workout based on your sleep.
Exactly. It becomes this underlying layer of intelligence, often working silently, making things run more smoothly, tailored just for you. And remember, AI itself is constantly learning, constantly improving based on all these interactions.
It's learning with us, in a way. Our behavior is feeding its development.
That's a great way to put it. It's a co-evolution almost.
Well, this has been absolutely fascinating, a real deep dive into the AI that's already shaping our world. Thank you so much for shedding light on how it works in our phones, our feeds, our searches. It really is everywhere. And for you listening, here's a thought to take away. AI isn't static, it's learning and changing every day, becoming more capable, more integrated. As it gets more invisible, but more essential, how will you choose to interact with it? How will you use its power wisely? We genuinely love to hear your thoughts or any experiences you've had with AI. Find us on social media and share. And if you found this conversation helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe to the Tech Talk English podcast wherever you listen. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. It really helps us keep these deep dives going. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, use your tech smartly, keep asking questions, and keep learning.
Thank you. It was a real pleasure discussing it.